Hello. Welcome everybody. Am I buffering? Oh, okay. I guess I'm back. I don't know what's happening. Hopefully we don't have internet issues, but if I don't, then I'm here doing shamanic healing. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I normally have been doing these, so it was a few months until I did one, and then I was doing about once every month. And I had a lot of fun the last time I was on here, and it just reminded me how much I do love doing these live stream healing sessions. So I'm back on again, and I see we already have people commenting. Ecomalian says hi, and I need some help. Ecomalian, stick around. First, I have to just share this to a few of these different Facebook groups so we make sure that people get to see and be a part of this magic. So everyone hang around for just a second while I sharing to all these groups. And anyone else who is watching, comment. We are doing short, maybe 5 to 10 minute shamanic healing sessions, just focused on one painful, physically painful or emotionally blocked area. So I shared this to all those groups. I just have to do one last final thing. Oop. Make sure we shared to that one too. I think I'm all good. Yes. And I just have to make this public on my personal page, and then we're good to go. Okay. And edit audience, public. All right, now I'm back. I can see your comments. Hello, everyone. We also have Liz saying, I would like a healing, please. All right, so Ecomalian, you were first, and you said you are heartbroken. Okay, so we're going to do a healing session for you, and then everyone else stick around. Having suicidal thoughts. Okay. So we're going to do a healing session, but I do want you to reach out if you're still feeling that way afterward. You can reach out to someone locally and get some help for that. But for now, Ecomalian, are you willing to receive healing in this moment? And if so, do I have your permission to energetically work on you? So we'll wait for that. And then Liz, you commented after that. So after we do Ecomalian, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, then Liz, you will be next, and we'll do your healing session afterward. So stick around. She says yes. Okay, so I need you to tell me where within your body are you feeling the most emotionally heavy, stuck, tight, tense, uncomfortable? Where in the body does it feel like that the worst in this moment right now? And as we're waiting with that, I'm just going to get some Palo Santo going. Yari Palo Santo, ampui, ampui, ampui. Ecomalian says in the chest. So Ecomalian, what I'm going to have you do in a moment is just keep your attention fully on the chest. I'm going to sing in light language, and I am going to call in some energies to help us with the release of this stuck energy. Yari Palo Santo, ampui, ampui, ampui. Okay. Ecomalian, bring all of your attention into the chest where it feels the most heavy, the most tight, the most stuck. And as I begin to work, if things start to begin to release and flow, just let them do so. But for now, keep your attention on that area in the chest that feels the most heavy and tense. Yaranu wa me asakai anaru aranu arare. Umairi uranari anami kanai yarane. What beings of light, what energies can we bring in order to facilitate a full release of all of this hucha in the chest, all of the heaviness? And what can we bring in order to cut any cords that need to be cut? What can we do in order to fully release all of the tense, heavy, stagnant, tight emotions around this? And to the beings of light and energies that can assist with this. Boy. Nararu swahi yarane yarane uamaraiya vanahi urasayarinaya unkuriurane ro surane uai. Yari saman chakui yampo. I just want to check in as these energies are flowing now. Ikamalian, how are you feeling? How does the chest feel in this moment? She says, I'm feeling better. Good. In the chest, as far as that heavy, so light, good. Is there still any of that heaviness left in the chest, or is it all gone? Well, and I see Fiona would like to get out of the room as well. Fiona, after you. She says, yes, there's still a little bit of that heaviness, but not too much. Okay, Ikamalian, bring your attention back into that area where there is still a little bit of the heaviness. This time, I want you to interrupt me and type and say it's gone the second that the last of that goes away and it's just your normal body sensations without any of the heaviness. Just interrupt me and say it's gone. The moment that that happens, even if I'm seeing or talking, doesn't matter. Just say it's gone the second it's gone. For now, bring your attention back there. Just feel. Let me know when it's gone. Okay. Checking in, Ekamalian, how does that feel? Is there any of that heaviness left, or is that the last of it that I just felt go? Because I know there's a little bit of a delay in the comments. She says it's not gone yet. Okay, so bring your attention back there. I'm going to ask a question to begin to shift this, and just feel how it shifts with each question. What would it take in order for it to be okay for us to release the last of this heaviness that's still hanging on? What energy processes can we run in order to begin to fully release any last bits of this? What can we begin to bring in to replace this heaviness? What light sensations can we bring in to fill this space which was once heavy? What can we do to bring in even more of that? What can we do to fill every part of the body with that beautiful light sensation? How can we bring in even more of that light? And what can we do to bring in peace? What can we do to help that peace to grow? Ekamalian, how are you feeling now? How does the chest feel? It is gone. So that's all it took for the last of that. No more heaviness. Ekamalian, I want to say a Nike. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being open to receiving that healing just now. Because you had to be open to receiving it in order for that to happen. And a Nike. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the powerful beings of light and energies that were present to facilitate that healing. A Nike. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she is feeling good now. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're so welcome. I just had to pull this up. Someone asked, what can be healed through an online session like this one? Anything that you are willing to receive healing for, and it does kind of come down to your willingness to receive. If you are willing to receive total healing, you can heal from just about anything. But if you go back and look through my other videos on the YouTube channel, you'll see we've healed everything from like really intense emotional issues to even severe chronic pain, and a lot and everything in between. So yeah, anything you're willing to receive healing for can be healed. But let me go up. How do I hide that? Why is that not? Oh no. Am I back? I'm back. I think I just froze for you guys. I don't know what's going on. So I apologize if I keep freezing like that. I am going to end the broadcast, but let's scroll back up for now. Liz, I did say you would be next. Liz, if you're still watching, what are you in need of healing for? Do you have any physical pain, or were you looking for more emotional healing? What do you need help healing for, if you're still watching? So we're going to wait for that. Hopefully I don't freeze before that happens. And we'll see after Liz if I do one more or not. But if you guys aren't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please head on over there to subscribe. For 100% sure, that is the way to know that I will see your comments and all of that good stuff. And that's how you'll get notified when I go live next. This is having physical pain in my head, like a headache caused by stress on the right side of my head. Okay, now know, Liz, that if you're willing to receive healing for this, this is something we can heal very, very quickly. So are you willing to receive healing? And do I have your permission to energetically enter your space to do the healing work? And we'll just wait for that response, and then we'll begin. She is willing to receive healing, and I have her permission. Wonderful. So it's physical pain in the head, headache caused by stress on the right side of the head. Liz, I want you to bring your awareness into that place within the head that feels the most painful, the most uncomfortable in this moment. Just keep your attention there and notice how it changes. Also, before I begin, Liz, scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable is the pain in the head at this moment? We'll wait for that, and then we'll begin. Five out of 10 pain right now. Let's see if we can get that down to a 0. Okay. Bringing your attention to that area in the head that feels the most pain right now. Hayaya! Yari. Any beings of light, any energies that can be present to facilitate the release of this physical pain in the right side of the head. Bring your healing here and heal the soul which is already healed. Umpui, umpui, umpui. Nuram Paraneya Yuranaranu Urmana Yarvase Aru Aru Annarai Armunane Arani Arure. Checking in, Liz, as these energies are continuing to run. How does the head feel now? If there is still pain, scale of 1 to 10, what is it at in this moment? It was at a 5. She says, honestly, it's gone. That's so awesome. That is how quick healing can take place when you're in the space of willingness to receive. So thank you for being willing to receive that healing. And thank you for being in the space of allowance for that to happen. And a Nike. Thank you to all of the beings of light and energies that were present to facilitate that incredible instantaneous healing. A Nike. Arpichai Sonkulai. Arpichai Sonkulai. Arpichai Sonkulai. He says, thank you so much. You are so welcome, Liz. You are so welcome. All right, I think I will do one more right now. And let's see. Scrolling back up here. Okay, so we did Facebook. So I'm going to do something not from Facebook. Let's see here. I see Mandy 075513060 says, can you help please? I have real pains in my hip. Mandy, are you still watching? And if you are, let me know where within the hips is the most painful specifically. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how painful is it in this moment? And if for some reason she is not still watching, then I think we'll pull from YouTube. And the first YouTube comment was Caradoc, if I'm saying that correctly. So Caradoc, and I don't know if she was actually asking for one. She may have just been curious, or he or she, I don't know. But were you actually in need of healing? If so, if Mandy doesn't respond, then you'll be next. If not, we'll go back and look through whoever else was next. But we're going to give a minute or so for these comments to come through. And we will see. There's an inn, there's a merry old inn beneath the old gray hill. And we got these songs stuck in my head from the Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings so much. And I haven't heard from Mandy. Mandy, are you still with us? If not, I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds, Mandy. This Mandy here. If you're not still with us, I'm going to move on to the next person. And Caradoc says, can you heal / relieve school-related stress? Yes, we can remove stress is like when we feel it in our bodies and it's a continuing thing and it's not just sort of like a fleeting feeling that goes away right away. That's hucha that is accumulated in the body, and we can drain that. But we're going to, I think, maybe reserve this for people who maybe in need of more serious healing. Not that that isn't serious, but the reason I say this, I don't know how to pronounce the Caradoc. What I think this would be perfect for is tune in every Wednesday, except for this Wednesday, because I screwed up the schedule and I did a bad thing and I scheduled clients when we were supposed to be doing our group healing session. Other than that, every Wednesday, me and my friend Hank, who is also a very powerful shaman, we do a group healing session virtually. That would be perfect, I think, if you tuned into that. That's on Stir Crazy Shamans YouTube channel. The link to that is in the description. You can also go back to one of those right now. So you can go back and on the Stir Crazy Shamans YouTube channel, just scroll down. Shouldn't be very far. You'd have to scroll in order to watch one of those group healing sessions, and just open up and watch the video, and I think that could really help with that. So let's see. She says, will do. Good. Wonderful. All right. So scrolling back up. I don't know which one to go for. Allison, I see your comment here. You have a session with me. You're already scheduled. So I want to save this for people who have not experienced my healing before and don't have sessions scheduled. So I will see you, what is that, tomorrow or the next day? I don't know. Very soon, though, I know I'm seeing you in person. So we'll save that for when I see you. But for now, let's see. I can't. Here it was. There it is. There it is. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Ben. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Ben, are you still with us? And if so, or if you're still watching, would you still like a healing session? If not, next we're going to move on to Donna. And Donna, are you still watching? And then after that, we will move on and see. Oh, she says it's next week. Okay. Well, we'll see. If no one else is here. Oh, and then we got someone else. Donica, I just saw. Healing, please, for poor eyesight and for PCOS. I don't know what that is. To it to be gone permanently. This is some. Okay, so I'm not going to get to that one today. Donica, this is something that we would need multiple sessions for. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It could be something that it may just immediately heal. I don't know, but just in my past experience for something like this, that would be sort of multiple sessions where we would work with something like that. And we usually have to drain a lot of hucha related to the past for something like that. So that would be something I would work with for a longer session. That's more of like we do an hour session once every couple of weeks or so. But that's not something I would really address in a quick 5-minute to 10-minute session. So I did see your comment though. And then Donna says, yes, I'm still here. Donna, are you in need of healing? Do you have physical pain or an emotional blockage that you would like healing for? And if so, what is the most physically painful? Or what do you need healing for emotionally? And Amber says PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Okay, thank you, Amber, for clarifying that. Yeah, definitely something I would want to do a full session for, not just a quick 5-minute session. And Donna says mine is a heart and throat chakra blockage, emotional. Okay. So we're just going to do a quick clearing for this, and then I think I may actually do one more. So Donna, I want you to bring, first off, are you willing to receive healing, and do I have your permission to perform the healing? And we'll wait for that. And then let's see. So she says yes. Okay, so Donna, bring your attention into the heart, and we're going to work to clear that blockage. Any beings of light and energies that can be present in order to facilitate the full release of these blockages in the heart and the throat. These beings of light, umpui, umpui, umpui. Yaranu Ramna Sivaya Kuyana Yari Samantaku Yampu Yari Tuyum Chaku Yampu Yari Yawar Chaku Yampu Yari Kaipa Chaku Yampu And we're just going to continue to let that run for a bit. And Donna, I'm going to check back in with you in just a minute, but allow those energies to continue to run. That was weird. I don't know if that came up on screen, but there was like a little wisp of smoke that came up, and that was not physical. So I don't know if that was energetic and the screen picked that up. That was interesting. Anyway, Is there anyone else? Okay, I'm trying to go back up through the comments, but I can't keep track of everything. So comment right now, even if you've already commented. Does anyone have any physical pain or anything they need help with emotionally? And what do you have going on? And then we'll go from there. Anyone watching right now who needs healing? And then I'll just pick one of the new comments because I was going back and trying to figure out who commented and all that good stuff. And it was people weren't there. So make a comment now if you're still watching, you need healing. And I'll pick from one of the new comments. Donna, now that these energies have had a little bit to run, Donna, how are you feeling? How's the throat and the heart in this moment? She says, thank you. Allison. Okay, Allison, you know what? We're going to do yours. But you have to promise me, since this is just a short session, I would still recommend keeping your session coming up in a few days. But know that if you're willing to receive the healing for it, that level 7 pain in your SI joint can go away like that in a few minutes, even right now over the virtual session. We can absolutely do that. So, Allison, you're going to be next. So, just to refresh for me, she said SI pain, a 7 on pain scale. Okay, so Allison, are you willing to receive healing for this in this moment right now? By that, okay, so she already says completely. So yes, wonderful. So Allison, I'm going to have you bring your awareness into the SI joint where you're feeling that pain. And again, no, it doesn't matter what happened, whether or not you've had physical injury or you've had x-rays or whatever the doctors have told you. It doesn't matter in this moment right now. If you're fully willing to receive the healing, we can completely reverse all of that pain. And she says, yay, I am willing and open. Okay, so Allison, bring your attention into that area where there is that level 5 pain or level 7 pain right now. And we're going to work to reverse that. Iari! Victory and praises to any beings of light and energies that can be present in order to release the pain in the SI joint. To these beings of light and these energies, heal the soul which is already healed. Bring your medicine here. Umpui, umpui, umpui. Urmanaya Rexanariana Ume Ume Urnai 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 Imana Sine Sumayari Urmanerianu Anu. And I know I just started, but we're checking in as these energies are continuing to flow. How is that pain feeling now? Is there still pain? And if so, scale of 1 to 10, where is it at in this moment right now? And then we're going to move on from there depending on where we're at. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, and I just saw this comment from Donna saying not fully gone. So Donna, I want you to bring your attention back into, and Allison, hold on for a second. We're at a level 5. Don't say thank you yet because we're not done. Stick around. We're going to get that down to a 0 here in the next few minutes. But Donna, stay with that sensation. There are beings that are still working with you, and they're continuing to drain that hucha. So level 5, Allison, are you willing to receive further healing for this? Yes or no? In this moment, right now. Oh, wow. And Amber just commented, Casey did a quick healing on my SI joint weeks ago. I don't know the name, Ehlers Danilow's, and my SI joints are still dislocated. But in the weeks since, I've learned to walk unassisted without my cane for the first time in 3 years. Thank you, Casey. I Thank you so much, Amber. I really am appreciative of you sharing that with me because it's just oftentimes I do a healing for someone, especially in the online format, and I may not see them again. So the fact that I can hear all these weeks later the progress that you've made, I'm just so thrilled with that. Thank you so much. That really made my day. Thank you. And Allison says, I am, and yes. So Allison, bring your attention back to that area where there's still the level 5 pain. And I want you to let me know now, interrupt and type. And I want you to say the second that level 5 pain goes down to a 3 and say it's at a 3. Even if I'm singing or ringing a bell or talking, whatever, say it's at a 3 the second it's at a 3. Okay? But for now, bring your attention into that area. Allison, I just felt a shift in energy there. Where are we at now? So we're at a 3. Okay, Allison, we're not going to stop there. I want you to let me know when that 3 is down to either a 1 or just barely noticeable. And the second it's at a 1 or just barely noticeable, type and say that. And if I don't check in first. But don't wait for me to check in, say it if it's already there. Ooh. Ayaya, muki kuna, ampui, 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 muki kuna. Yari, any other beings that can be present in order to fully facilitate the release of the last of this energy that is causing this pain. Umpui, umpui, umpui. Yari, tuyun, chakui, umpui, umpui, umpui. Yari, yawar, chakui, umpui, umpui, umpui. Yari, kaipa, chakui, umpui, umpui, umpui. And I just felt a shift there. Allison, where are we at now? She says a 1 or a 2. Okay, bring your attention there. This time I want you to let me know the second that 1 or a 2 pain, it goes down to gone and just feels like your normal body sensations without any pain there. Let me know the second that happens, unless I check in first. But if I don't check in, let me know. What beings of light and energies can we bring in order to facilitate the release of the last of the sucha? Umpui, umpui, umpui. And what can we do right now in this moment to make it okay for the body to release this pain? What would it take for the body to be fully ready to release the last of this? Knowing that we can retain the pearl of wisdom behind this experience without needing to experience any discomfort. What energies can we bring in to replace the discomfort and pain? What can we do to bring in even more light into this area? What can we do to expand upon that. Ooh, Yarana Imeina Uramna Yasani Imeanuane Urei Umana Yarana Ivaneri Nelson, I did feel a shift there again. How are you feeling? She says, I'm at a 1. I can't hear you now. How weird is this? Okay. So that level 1, we're going to get rid of even the last little bit of that. Can you hear me now? By the way, well, Allison's the one that's really important that she hears me. Can other people hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, that level 1 pain, if we got from a 7 down to a 1, we can get rid of that last little bit. And so we will do that. And then that will have to be the last one for the day. Anyone else who I didn't get to, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we will see when I come on next to do these. Or you can book a full session. Go to shamanswayhealing.com. But Allison, can you hear me now? And if so, let me know, and then we'll move on. And he says, seriously, the shift began, and now I can't hear you. Can other people hear me? Can anyone hear me? Do I have audio going on right now? Message right now. Someone make a comment if anyone can hear me, if there's audio working. Because as far as I can tell, audio should be working on my end, but I don't know. Amber can hear me. Allison, snap your fingers and make sure you can hear. Make sure something didn't happen and we didn't just shift things energetically. Fiona has something to say about that, though. She says she's a very upset little kitty right now for some reason. So other people can hear me. So, Allison, that may have to be, she says, healing powers are at a high. Still can't hear you. Okay, interesting. Well, hopefully your hearing returns, or hopefully it's just an issue with your computer. But I am going to commission some beings in order to continue to work on that. Allison says, I will certainly keep my appointment next week. Can't wait. Healing in person is even more powerful. Although I will say, I don't know if Allison can hear me, so it might not matter. That is not true. That is not true at all, that healing in person is more powerful. In fact, I have noticed in many cases, healing virtually can happen more instantly and effortlessly. So virtual healing can be even more powerful sometimes. But some people in their mind, they believe that in-person healing can be more powerful. So to them, it might make a difference. But for the people who know that physical distance doesn't make a difference, it can actually be more powerful not to have the distraction of the physical body right in front of you. So so virtual healing, just as if not, sometimes more powerful than the in-person healing. And Amber says, yeah, but the bowls. Oh yeah, those bowls are amazing. The singing bowls are quite beautiful. Okay, so and I just wanted to move back really quick. Donna says, are you coming back to me? And then yes, I can hear. Donna, if you're still here, are you still with me? And how is the heart feeling? Because those beings should have been draining that energy there, and if they haven't been, I have some ideas as to why that might be. But is there still any of that heaviness in the heart or the throat? Okay, Donna, so that if you were in the space of allowance, that healing would have continued completely. So I need you to be present right now and to give yourself full permission to heal. So it's only when your mind got in the way and you had the idea that the healing stopped because I stopped focusing on you, that's the reason it stopped. So right now I need you to be fully present and realize that the healing can be instant and effortless if you're willing to receive it, but you need to be willing. So are you actually willing to receive full healing for this in this moment right now? And she says, yes. Okay, so Donna, bring your attention back to that area. And to the beings of light and energies which are commissioned in order to release the energy here. Continue to do your work, unimpeded by the mind. Yanarua Saranura Ura Ura Mei Urana Iwe Urane Iru Iru Anai Imai Imai Nurai Rai Urana Homei Urahe 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 Unai Umane Hiaru Asai. And Donna, how's that feeling now? And Allison says, I can't figure out why I can no longer hear you, Casey. Doesn't matter. I'll take and keep the level 1. Okay. Well, you have a session with me on Friday or whenever that was, next week, sometime soon. So I'll see you then. And we'll address anything that might be left. But 7 down to a 1, not bad. Not bad. Thank you, Allison. And to Nike, thank you to all the beings of light and energies that were present to facilitate that and all these healings today. A Nike. All right. We'll see really quick what Donna had to say. She says, yes, thank you, feeling good. Wonderful. Thank you, Donna. And thank you to the beings of light and energies that were present to release that. A Nike, a Nike, a Nike. And to all of the beings and energies that work with me at any and all times, a Nike, a Nike, a Nike. Arpichai Sonkulai, Arpichai Sonkulai, Arpichai Sonkulai. I love you, I love you, I love you. Whew. And to anyone who did not get in on any of these free sessions, you don't have to wait for me to do these. You can reach out to me at Shaman's Way on Facebook or go to shamanswayhealing.com and you can book a virtual session right now. So please feel free to do that. If not, please definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, Shaman's Way. You will get notified when I upload new videos and go on live and do all that wonderful stuff. So for now, much love to all of you. And thank you for your energy and your contributions today. Have an absolutely magical, beautiful day. And let me remove this banner before I play my end logo. Looks a little better when I do that. Much love, everyone.